Hello, planner friends, and thank you for joining me for another plan with me in my Recollections vertical. This week I'm using this big Happy Planner sticker book that I had gotten at Michael's. I have washi from Hobby Lobby, my Crayola Super Tips markers, which I love, and of course my trusty Uniball Signo pen. So, this week of March was in fact my spring break, which you will see me marking in a minute. And I had all of these great plans for spring break. I have for my summer job where I teach in the summer, I was going to write the syllabus. I needed to go to the library to look at all these books, though. I was going to do stuff on campus. I was really pumped for this week. But there were really great things that happened this week, which is why I've put the sticker down on Tuesday. But there were also some really frustrating things that happened this week. And so you're about to see how that went. Anyway, like I said, spring break, right? Like that's really great. You get to rest and, maybe do some little relaxing things. And I mean, for grad students, spring break always means you're working, but maybe it's not as stressful. But first thing Monday morning, I had to make a video of my car and find out what was wrong with it because we got home from traveling over the weekend and I started my car and realized that there was a sound I thought I'd been hearing and I had kind of told myself it wasn't really there, but it really was there. There was a sound and it was like not great. And so then I was like, okay, I better figure out what this is. So I took the video, I sent it to my dad, who's really good at figuring out car stuff. And he was like, yeah, you better take that in. And I took it to the dealership. And the worst part was that my boyfriend was also having car problems. The whole drive back from his parents' house, we didn't have air conditioning. And so we were about to both not have a car, but he was really nice and he took me to get groceries, even though he was concerned about what was wrong with his car. He still kept it for a day and used it so that we wouldn't be completely stranded because where we live does not have a good public transportation system, if any, other than at school. Anyway, the redeeming thing that happened on Monday, besides my boyfriend keeping his car and therefore taking me to get groceries, is that I had a fancy Italian dinner with one of my close friends who I hadn't had much time to like sit down and just enjoy talking to. And that was really great. And afterwards, we got like tea and coffee, and it was just a really good evening. Tuesday was the day we were both, my boyfriend and I were without a car. Both of us wanted to get the heck out of our houses and we couldn't. We didn't have anywhere nearby we could walk to. And also there was this bizarre construction in our neighborhood that involves tearing up the road. So we were physically separated from each other in such a way that I had to completely walk around the neighborhood to go see him, which he would have come to see me, but I was walking for exercise. But anyway, when and I'm just going to say Wednesday, not a lot to mention, so I'm going to tell this Tuesday story. But as I was circumnavigating the neighborhood, I did not check my phone, which was really good because as soon as I got to my boyfriend's apartment, I happened to open my phone and I looked at Facebook and I saw that one of my colleagues had gotten a fellowship. And this is a fellowship that I applied for, and I was told the chances were really good for people in my concentration to get this fellowship. But I checked my email right away. I didn't have anything in my email. And so I was like, oh no, okay, I guess I didn't get it. And, I am going to make it next year without the fellowship. And I knew I was. It wasn't any difference in money, it was just a difference in the way you split your time. But I really, really wanted to get it. And so I was really disappointed and just kind of sitting there. But I was also not going to completely tell myself it was over. I kept refreshing the website, trying to see the list of the recipients, and it wasn't showing up. And then in a space of like 10 minutes, I got an email from my advisor and she said, hey, you got the fellowship too. So it turned out that what they do is they only tell your advisor. They don't tell you directly, which is a weird choice, if you ask me. But yeah, so then my advisor informed me that I'd gotten it, and I was super, super excited. So that was, besides the nice dinner I had Monday night, the big redeeming thing of the week, because this fellowship is really going to help me to stay focused next year and in my final year of school, and to hopefully get good results on, job applications and my publications. So, anyway, that was really, really exciting and a really big blessing that that happened to me. Tuesday, I think, there wasn't anything major that I marked down other than that, Wednesday. Did I say Wednesday? Who knows? Whatever. Wednesday, my boyfriend got his car back, which was good. But still, that was like end of the day kind of thing. And he was doing stuff. And so it's not like he could really take me anywhere. Thursday, when I finally got my own car back, it cost a lot of money. And then on top of that, um, I wanted to go to the library to work on some stuff, and the library was closed because they were getting a spring break, just, a couple of days for the university staff, which is great, except I needed the library. So then, like, most of the things I wanted to do this week were like completely a bust because they weren't going to open again until like Sunday. But I still, Thursday, my boyfriend and I actually did go up to the school, to the academic building I'm in, and we worked on some things with Wi-Fi and air conditioning. And not that we don't have air conditioning, but we found a good spot to work without the library. Still, and I don't know why the camera's moving around so much right now. I guess I just keep bumping my table. But the weekend is really sparse. And literally the only thing I write down on Saturday, which was also St. Patrick's Day, is ice cream date. Because turns out whatever we ate for supper on Thursday night made my boyfriend terribly sick and possibly with food poisoning. So Friday, he was ill. I went to a museum that I wanted to here in town to see an exhibit, and he didn't go with me, and I didn't see him at all. Saturday, he left the house to get ice cream, and that was pretty much all he was able to do. Sunday, he was feeling a little better. We went to church and everything. And then I spent a long time figuring out what to put in this spot on Saturday. But it was just kind of miserable. It's funny, and you don't see it necessarily in the frame right now, but there was this one stripy sticker that says basically the best week ever. And I kept thinking that I was going to take it and use it and cross out best and write worst. But that's not true because I did get the fellowship. So that was a very positive thing that happened. But overall, like, not a fantastic spring break. The last thing I do here is add some washi at the bottom because I decided I needed it, and then my camera cut off. But thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous day. Please like this video, consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. Bye.